Hey guys, it is Wednesday here in West Virginia, and we are doing a special comparison video today between Mini GT and Autoworld. This casting from Mini GT I've had before. I had the international release, and we did a video on it probably almost a year to date ago. Anyways, I did it in the international box, and you can look at my older videos, probably from this time last year, maybe a little bit later, and we did an unboxing on it and a review, and we also did a comparison with it and the Hot Wheels mainline, which I knew was kind of a joke, but I just wanted to point out how well Hot Wheels executed a $1 car, and they did do a very well job with it. Even the wheels they used, the PR5s, look good on it because it kind of resembled the stock wheels in the car. So today I finally got a chance to buy the Autoworld. So I bought the Mini GT again, and I want to do a comparison because these are pretty much compatible companies. Price on Mini GT is slightly higher. I would say some of the cars from Autoworld, though, you do have to buy online, and they're going to run you about $8, maybe $10, depending on the retailer. And Mini GT is going to run you between $10 and $13, depending on the retailer. So not a huge difference. So anyway, but if you get lucky enough and find all of your not Mini GT, but the Autoworlds at Walmart, you're going to get them for about $6. And then Mini GT, if you live near a hobby store, you're not going to have to pay all the shipping and stuff like that. So you may be able to get a better deal and get them for $10. Who knows? So my point is, there's maybe 30% price difference, but they're still low numbers. Like I said, $7, $8 for that one, $10, $12 for that one. So anyways, let's go ahead and just get these guys out of the package, because we've already went over this guy before. If you want to see an up-close video of the box, the car, and everything, check out my library of videos from last year. So we're going to get him out first. And yeah, before we do that, I'm just going to go over the one flaw of Autoworld. As you can see, the yellow on their car is way off. Even the color swatch is way off. I don't know what they were doing. They didn't even get the color swatch right with the color on the card art. So I don't know what happened there. I know sometimes when you're shooting small objects, it's hard to get it to match perfectly, but it is horribly bad, in my opinion. It's way off. So if it was standing by itself without that one next to it, it wouldn't look that bad, don't get me wrong. But even Hot Wheels, I think, did better with matching the Ikazuchi yellow than Autoworld did. So let's get him out and such, and then we'll get the Autoworld out. And the Autoworld, maybe I'll do a unboxing on it where we can do a close-up of the card and everything like that. I'm not sure. This is more over just who did it better and which one I would recommend to buy, because I love both companies, don't get me wrong. So anyways, this is the Autoworld. So we'll just go ahead and go over the card. Why not? We're here. This is the first release of our new 2023 Nissan Z casting. Many of the exterior styling details are direct throwbacks to the heritage models in Nissan Z history, including the rectangle front grille, headlight shapes, and the pointed hood bulge. And then once I said that, color swatch is not even close to the Ikazuchi yellow. Super black, yeah, but black, it's hard to miss. So anyways, it tells you the other cars to collect and so forth. So pretty much that's the card and such. And then presentation is a lot. So whenever you're getting the Miho exclusive Mini GT, I would say they beat Autoworld with the presentation of just if you're a package collector, because they give you that little collector box and everything like that. Autoworld used to, but they cut cost and done away with the box. So then they just became kind of like a, I don't know, pretty cheap with the packaging, almost like Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels premium stuff, just glossy cardboard and a blister. So if you were comparing Autoworld glossy card with a blister to the international release Mini GT. Autoworld would win, because the international release Mini GT is just that little box, and the car is concealed and confined in the box and you can't see it. So, once again, Mini GT kills it with the paint. They're correct. And Autoworld is way off. This looks like the taxi cab version of the Z. This looks like the correct version of the Z. Now, the other flaw on the paint from Autoworld. I love that they casted in the mirrors. That's great. And they're metal, part of the body. Don't have to worry about breaking them, because the ones that Mini GT used on this car are rigid. I think they may be rubber, but very rigid, so you need to be very careful. But the mirrors should be black, like they have. They nailed it with that. Whereas Mini GT or Autoworld did not paint their mirrors black. And I think they could have done so, because the roof is black, and the roof is not a separate piece. As far as I know, I think it is attached to the shell. So they could have painted these mirrors black. Another color flaw, the wheels. Actually, I do like this vibrant goldish orange color on the wheel from Autoworld. The darker, dirty, kind of brass, copper look is the correct look. So, those are some of the flaws on the Autoworld, just the colors. They need to get right. Another thing, when we go to the front detail, is the headlights and the grill. Now, the grill, to be honest with you, I think is supposed to be all black. I don't think it is supposed to have any silver. But since this is a prototype, there may be variants that had silver. So I don't know. But the headlights, definitely Mini GT kills it with the acrylics and the tampo under the acrylic. Mini GT didn't even try. They didn't even use a tampo. They just painted them silver. So that's kind of disappointing. And then the opening hood is a nice feature. And they didn't do too bad on the body lines. So let's get the hood open and show you under the hood. And as I've mentioned before, Mini GT, or not Mini GT, but Autoworld always kills it with under the hood detail. Sorry if I'm messing up the names, because some of them, I do like both the brands, so I do brag about them and I mess up the names. But yeah, that is a nice feature on the Autoworld. Now let's go to the base. The base feature of being screwed together by Mini GT is a fan favorite for me. The second screw, the rear screw, is hidden under the muffler. That detailed muffler looks really good. The area where they hide their screw with the muffler, Autoworld drilled their rivet right through it. And then the detail, though, of the chassis is much better on Autoworld than Mini GT. Just more chiseled lines, more detail, looks more realistic than just as a toy. If they would have just done it in black, like powder coated the chassis in black, or painted it, it would have looked great. It would have killed Mini GT, except for the muffler having the rivet drilled right through it. If they would screw them together, that would be another winning point. So, last thing to look at is the rear tail panel. So, as you can see, once again, Mini GT uses acrylic tail light lenses, which doesn't really shame the Autoworld tampoed painted ones, because they did add more detail, much more than they did on the headlights. Nissan Z emblems are there, Z plate and such, but the exhaust tips and stuff are much better on the Mini GT. And as you can see, there's not much detail in the rear bumper cover, air diffuser, or whatever you want to call it, on the Autoworld compared to Mini GT. So, I'm going to have to say that Mini GT kind of slams Autoworld in a lot of aspects, but once again, Mini GT is 12 bucks. Autoworld is, say, 8 bucks. Mini GT may even go as high as like 14 bucks, but Autoworld may go as high as 10. So, but you're still talking like 40% to 50% higher price. So, I mean, you get what you pay for. The Autoworlds are beautiful for the money, and the Mini GTs are phenomenal for the money. Actually, the Mini GTs are on the level of like a $20 like tarmac model or something. So it's hard to compare. But yeah, if I was buying just one, it would have to be the Mini GT. So thanks for watching, guys. I will be back on Friday to do another unboxing video for you.